Marlene here from Uniquely Ella. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for being here, and thanks to the new subscribers. I picked up quite a few. Okay guys, I think I got my mojo back for creating. I was sick, it's like a long story, but I'm back, and I feel 100%, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jesus. You don't know how you appreciate your health until you don't have it, or until, and I wasn't even like, you know, like really badly sick or anything, but oh my God. But anyway, I'm glad to be back. I want to share with you, first of all, I want to share my new, I'm really excited about this, my new fall digital kit is called Elegant Autumn, and I love it. It's a 12-page kit, and I'm going to show you in a little bit, but first I wanted to share a few things that I've been like kind of busy with, like kind of doing around. First, I was playing around. I have a video on how I created these seals and how I created these tags, but it was during the time that I wasn't really feeling well, so the video is all like chunked up, and I have to edit it and all that, and that's just so time consuming. So, but I'm willing, I'm praying that I'm willing to put it all together, and I can show you the, I don't want to say a tutorial, but it's like a step-by-step on how I did this, and these were so much fun to create the little wax seal and everything. So I made quite a few of these tags. Some of them have little dangles and some don't. And I had a whole bunch of them. I've been giving them away to everybody that's been buying like my my fall journal textile bundles over at my Etsy shop. So I've been giving them away. So I made some with dangles, and I made some that don't have dangles. Like there's this one which is really pretty. I made them in different colors, and I was playing with mixing a lot of the wax. I used some of my dry flowers that I press, not from this summer, but last year's flowers. I picked all the neutral color ones, and those I used in the back. They're kind of fragile. I did a whole bunch of layers, and I show you how I do that. This one's my favorite. I had like a few of these, but this is the only one I have left, and I love it because I love that color. It's so pretty how they turned out. So just one, and this one doesn't have a dangle, but I think I might add one. So I am going to hopefully get this video up, and I'll show you how I did this. It's so much fun to make. Okay, so now let's get started on the new kit that I'm so excited about. Here it is, Elegant Autumn. I love it. I love how it turned out. And the reason why I named it that is because of the Victorian ladies that I have on the kit. Oh, they look so elegant. Okay, so let's get started. I always have a background page. I always like to do a background page, kind of like neutral, that you can use in other kits, and you can use for just about anything. So this is the background page, and I always like to add what I call like my little tear sheet, but with no flowers or people or anything, just like, you know, ephemera type of thing. In this case, I use like this invoice, and all the colors are muted. They're elegant, but they're muted. I love it. And the main color that was inspiring was yellow and brown. You get this page. I intended this kit to be for a long skinny journal. I don't know, because I'm just on the kick with that. But they can also be used this way too, if you like. But I did intend them to be long and skinny. Look how beautiful and rich this color is. I don't know if I mentioned, but you got 12 pages. This page, this printable, is, this image is, I think it's like a silk, some kind of envelope I found. My idea for this, if I use it in a long skinny journal, I'm going to use it like this, or like this. But for a regular journal, I was going to print two of them, sandwich them together, and do a little sewing, and it'll be like a nice envelope to tuck things in. So that's the idea for this, and I love this image so much. If you use it with a skinny journal, you got the buttons as the main focal thing. This is some kind of tapestry also, very pretty. The colors, the tones, I love that. I love that. This image, I think I have used this image before. I have like a folder that says Marlene's favorite images, and it's loaded, and this image was in there. So if it's in there, I know that I've probably used it before. I love it. I think I created some envelopes or something with it. I love that image. This is probably another silk piece, I think. And I love the tassel thing going on. And I love that it has a little bit of the yellow, very subtle. I think it looks so beautiful and elegant. I love it. Look how pretty. Now, these are some of the ladies. And I think I give you this image larger and this image larger someplace else, because this was my favorite lady. So I popped her up. I made her larger because I want to use her on my cover. But these are all beautiful, and primarily it's got the, you know, you got the cream and the yellow thing going on with them. They're so beautiful. And then we have her with a little bit of rust on her little dress. This is the image that I blew up a little more. And this is another journaling card. I love that. This is more ephemera. This image, I'll show you what I did with this image. I love this so much I blew it up for you also. And then a little bit more of the ephemera to play with. See, her, I love her. So I blew her up. This can be like a little tuck or even something to hang on the journal or whatever you like. She's so pretty. So I think what I'm going to do with mine, I might trim her a little bit, and I'll have to frame her somehow, either with dictionary pages or something. But I think she would be so gorgeous on a cover. And then finally, this page that I blew up, and these two that I blew up for you, in case you want to use them. And for me, I went ahead and I'll show you what I did. I blew this up even a little bit more. And I used some Mod Podge. And let me show you what I did. I made like a little, we have like a little mud room. It's like 2 steps, literally 2 or 3 feet of a little mud room entrance in front of our little house. And I have a tiny little coat rack, not very big, but it's useful, and a little bench on the bottom. So on the coat rack, I made like a little sign to hang for fall. I have like a yellow scarf or something hanging in the background. And then I made this little sign to hang on my little mudroom area. And that's this image that you can also blow up a little bit bigger if you want, or use it like that. And then all I had handy, because I had no foam board, none of that foam board or anything from Hobby Lobby. I just had a box, a cereal box, and I cut it, and I used that, punched 2 holes, and this is that new velvet ribbon that's at the free velvet ribbon at Hobby Lobby. I use that as my little hanger. Now, I don't recommend, I don't know if you can see it with the light. See how you can see it with the light? I don't recommend you do this and put the work and everything into it and be like on a cardboard that has ridges, because they will show up. It doesn't bother me, because anyway, where it's going, the little coat room, the little mud room area, it's kind of a little dark in there. So I just wanted the pop of yellow. But this is even nice to frame. I don't know, because I'm into like framing all this stuff now for decorating. I love decorating for fall. But I use Mod Podge, like, I don't know if you can see the strokes, like in different strokes. I went with the basket, then I went with the flower, you know, I did the strokes so it'll look like an oil painting. And then the Mod Podge that I used was this one, the exterior one, the one that says outdoor, indoor, exterior, the green one, which I like a lot, but it's glossy. It's glossy. I wanted it glossy because I want it to look like an oil painting. But if you're going to use Mod Podge on your journals, like when you make journals, I don't recommend that you use this one, because it sticks. One page is going to stick to the other page. So anyway, this is a little tip. If you're going to use Mod Podge on a journal or a mixed media project that's like in a journal, I always put a little bit of powder, just regular baby powder on top of it. Let me see if I have something here. Okay, here. Well, this has nothing to do with fall, but this little journal that I was, like a little mixed media journal, it's a work in progress. Using the scraps of the Tilda paper. See, this has the Mod Podge, see? But I use the powder, because they will stick. The pages will stick if you don't do that. I've done, you know, this is not finished. This is just like my collaging part of it. But if you don't use the powder, let me just show you since I'm here. And I think this might be like a children's book. I think like a children's book that I used, that I found it like at a thrift shop, and then I just cover all the pages with whatever I want. See? Anyway, this is like a suit. See how they still stick a little, you see? They still do. but not as much. So be careful with your Mod Podge if you're going to use it like on a journal or something. Just be careful. So anyway, this is like a summer project that I work on. But anyway, this is my latest digital kit, Elegant Autumn. I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions on anything, just on any other tags that I've showed you, I will hopefully have that tutorial out soon. Okay guys, thanks for watching and thank you for your support of all of our little shops. You don't know what that means to us. It keeps us motivated and we always want to create. Thank you guys. God bless you. Bye-bye.